They say, whoever looks into the eyes of an axolotl sees their true destiny. But for some, the truth waiting beneath the surface is darker than they ever imagined. And hey, before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Because sometimes, one story can change the way you see everything. The lake was silent that night, still as glass, with the moon resting on its surface. Liam Hayes stood alone at the edge, hands in his pockets, eyes hollow with memories. He didn't really know why he'd come. Maybe to find peace, or maybe to finally let go. His music career had collapsed months ago. His friends had drifted away. And his fiancée Emma had drowned in this very lake exactly 1 year ago tonight. Everyone said it was an accident. But Liam never believed that. There was something about the way she vanished, something that haunted him every time he closed his eyes. He picked up a small rock and tossed it into the water. The ripples spread like silver rings under the moonlight. And then, he saw it. A faint blue glow, pulsing deep beneath the surface. He squinted, leaning closer. It wasn't a reflection. Something or someone was moving down there. He knelt by the shore, holding his breath. And that's when two tiny eyes opened in the dark, glowing blue, calm, and unblinking. An axolotl. But not like any he'd ever seen. This one felt ancient. Almost knowing. Its glow painted his face in soft light. And in that moment the world around him vanished. He was no longer standing by the lake. He was underwater, floating in glowing blue light, weightless, breathless. And around him, scenes began to appear, like memories brought to life. He saw himself younger, smiling, playing guitar in a small smoky bar. He saw Emma painting near a sunlit window, laughing when she caught him watching her. Then, the storm. Rain slamming against the glass. Shouting. A bottle thrown. Emma crying, running out the door. Lightning flashed and he saw her slipping by the lake's edge. Her scream swallowed by thunder. And him frozen doing nothing. Liam's heart broke open. No, he gasped. Tears floated from his eyes like bubbles in the water. I didn't mean I didn't. The voice came soft, yet echoed everywhere. Truth doesn't drown, Liam. People do. He turned, searching, but there was only the axolotl, its gills shimmering gently. What truth? He whispered. The creature blinked once, and another vision appeared. Him, standing over her grave. The ring still in his hand. A man who never forgave himself. You can't change the past, the voice said, but you can face it. The light faded. Liam gasped, coughing, shivering back at the water's edge. The glow was gone. The night was quiet. But in his hand, he held something small, an axolotl-shaped pendant, softly glowing blue. He stared at it through trembling fingers. And for the first time in a year, his chest felt light. The truth hadn't destroyed him, it had freed him. He stood up, slipping the pendant into his pocket. The moon shone on the still lake, perfectly calm, as if the storm had never happened. Thank you, he whispered. And for just a second, he could have sworn he saw her reflection smiling back. Months later, Liam released a song called The Drowning Truth. It wasn't about fame. Or pain. It was about facing the parts of yourself that sink and learning to swim anyway. People called it haunting. Beautiful. Honest. And every time he sang it on stage, he'd touch the glowing pendant around his neck, remembering that night, and those eyes beneath the water. Because now he knew. The axolotl hadn't shown him his destiny. It had shown him the courage to face it. Sometimes, the truth doesn't come from above. It waits beneath the surface, whispering for you to dive in. And hey, if this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe. Because the next one might just reveal your truth.